Hello everyone, it's Alexis with Create Your Future, and we're back today with another video. We have Ivan joining us today, who's a coach on our team, and we're talking about how to embrace the unknown, how to work through and believe yourself through and think yourself through the middle of your manifestation, and just some really juicy tips on how about getting all that going. Before we get started, thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Please hit the bell icon in the box below and you get notified every time we post new videos. And you guys, I have an exciting update. So we have a 100,000 sub giveaway. So when we get 100,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, we're giving away 3 coaching sessions. And how you become a winner is you comment, you share, you can like, subscribe to the channel, just be as active as you can be on all of our videos, and then you increase your chances of winning, and then you can get 3 coaching sessions. That person is picked at random once we get to 100,000 subscribers. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, share the video, be interactive, because you could win 3 coaching sessions with Ivan, with me, you never know. Super exciting. All right, so now that all that's been said, Ivan, just jump in, say hello, and let's get to it.
Hi, everyone. So today I wanted to talk about this really cool client that I have. We've had multiple sessions, and I love talking to her because she says I'm her manifesting buddy, her manifesting friend, and she's really sweet. And this woman is incredibly confident in her friendships, her family, her career, everything. You know, she's okay. She has a wonderful personality, you know, and she's very giving, very lovable, and you know, she just radiates so much love. When it comes to relationships though, you know, she has this thing where she gets stuck, you know, and it's very common to see that, you know, when we feel confident in other areas of our life, but when it comes to relationships, we're kind of like, oh, what do I do now, you know? So she met this guy through work, and everyone even says you guys make such a cute couple. So they've been dating for a while, and you know, they've been in a relationship. You know, due to circumstances, certain things happened. And that's when she kind of reached out to us, and she started saying about wanting more commitment. You know, she wanted more commitment, but most of all, I think she wanted more security when it came to the relationship. Through the journey, we did the intentions, the affirmations, and she's been persistent with her mental diet. His birthday was a couple of weeks ago. And as she is a very giving person, she was already thinking of what to do for him. So as the day started coming closer, she started intending for that day, but the intention was coming out of a place of lack. It was coming out of a place of pressuring, you know, so she was very, very worried. So when the day came, her SP did not, like he didn't see her that day. So she was very disappointed, and that same day she actually booked a session with us, and we spoke, and you know, we lifted her up, and we encouraged her to get back on track, and she did. And she said something that was very special throughout that thing. It's like, you know what, I'm just gonna do me, I'm gonna focus on me, and you know, whatever, you know. So she did so, but she still continued on her journey. Well, a couple of days later, not even a couple of days later, within like one day, her SP like contacts her and tells her about having a weekend getaway. And, you know, and she, at first she was like, what? You know, and she got like an entire weekend to spend like with her SP, and she had the most amazing weekend. And when she booked another session to tell me about it, she was telling me how, you know, how she realizes that she's creating these wonderful things. But the most important thing is that she's knowing that she's deserving of them. And that's what's creating these wonderful experiences for her. So she got to spend the entire weekend. And throughout the weekend, she also got a lot of clarity to a lot of things, such as, you know, she feels a lot of insecurity when it comes to other people. She always makes the assumption of a third party when there is no third party. So, you know, she's been triggered by certain women, but when she was in his bed, she said, I'm the one he chooses. I'm the one in his bed. Therefore, I don't have to worry about it because I'm the chosen one. And that right there is a success on its own, because it makes you realize that you could start viewing life in a different way and putting a positive intent into everything that happens all around us. Even the not most ideal of situations, you could always see a light in it. And that was a success. So I'm really happy for her. And, you know, and it just encourages her to like continue on and getting to that place of the commitment that she desires.
Oh, I just love that story. It's such a good one. And the biggest takeaway I think that we can also focus on is what she did with the third party when she was with the specific person. Because I think I've heard a lot of clients that have this like third party fear. Like
Mhm.
there's no evidence of a third party. Maybe there's been like infidelity in the past, or like previous partners had people
Mm.
on the side, or their father or mother was like that or something. And you guys, you just want to think that we don't want to create a third party or think that there is a third party when there isn't a third party. And I think this client did a really good job at being in the moment and then saying like, okay, doesn't matter if there was one before, like he's here with me. He chooses to be with me instead of allowing the mind to go to all like the insecurity island, right?
Yeah. And this is a point of like embracing the middle part of it all is that, there, for everything, there is growth within us. And obviously we experience growth. And through our journey of manifestation, we start feeling different ways. And that is the things you need to focus on when in the middle part, the unknown, as we call. We shouldn't fear the unknown, and we need to embrace and feel excited about what the middle is about. Because in the middle is where you start changing yourself. That's when you start allowing yourself to see different sides of people, because we all have different sides, but we choose what side of the person we want to see. So in the middle part, you're changing yourself, you're allowing yourself. And that's one of the most important things, is allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to admit, allowing yourself to experience. One of the best techniques that I think a lot of people neglect is the technique of living your life, enjoying your life, going out there and creating something for you that is completely magical and that is completely, if you're seeking romance, well, live a romantic life. Start romanticizing all your surroundings. Romanticize even your food, your drinks, everything. Start seeing the beauty in everything, and you should receive more of that. And that's how we embrace the unknown, the middle area. We start creating sort of our middle care package. I like to tell some people, where we say, okay, when I feel sad, what do I like to do? Well, choose a movie that you like that makes you feel good. Obviously, you're not going to choose a heartbreak movie, right? You're going to choose like a really happy, upbeat movie. Pick a playlist that you're going to feel good when you're listening to. Choose a video, if you like YouTube videos, choose a video that inspires you, that gets you on track, that you can listen to it. I personally, I listened to one of Amanda's videos. That was one of the first videos that drew me to Create Your Future, because it just inspires me. Anytime I feel like I'm not feeling so well or whatever, it's something that gives me that extra push. So you create these safety nets within your manifestation process. And I think it's an amazing technique that is completely yours. And remember, anytime anything is yours, it has more power to it.
Definitely. Well, and it's so true when we have those things that we have that really make us us, or that create that, like that self-care routine, or like you said, movies that you like to watch or things that you like to do. And that's really about living a full life and embracing the moment. And I think that's something that all of our subscribers need to hear, because you guys, the mental diet lifestyle isn't about just affirming for your SP and then putting your life on hold and like waiting around on your couch and being like, he loves me, he loves me, he loves me, he loves me, he loves me. He's not calling me. Okay, back on my intentions. He loves me. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like I think that's kind of a misconception about this whole thing. And I've often found with myself and clients, when I'm out living my life, then then the affirming for whatever I'm manifesting is even easier, because you're like out, you're distracted, you're seeing things, you're seeing people, you're out experiencing the fullness of the moment, right? So like then anything is really possible, I think.
Yeah, we need to start being patient. Something we could also do while, waiting for the full manifestation is to manifest versions of ourselves. That could be one of your intentions. I choose to manifest today the version of myself that feels patient with my process, with my journey. I manifest peace and bliss within me throughout this journey. Even asking empowered questions. I love empowered questions. And for you who don't know what empowered question is, it's questions that we ask within ourselves. For example, asking yourself every morning, if I have everything that I've ever wanted, what would it feel like? You know, it's not always about asking these questions like, why don't I have what I want? Why only me?
Right.
Empower you. No, it's asking like, why isn't he texting me? Ask yourself, if he were to text me 100 times a day, what would it feel like? You know, these are empowered questions that benefit your journey, and that is a very smart way of dealing it, because then you trigger your mind to say, hey, she or he wants to know what it feels like to have everything that they want. Let's give it to them. You know, so ask yourself, what would it feel like if I have everything I desired? Who would I be? And you'll see the magic.
Right? No, that's so true. And then you would see also that you would have like less time to have the thoughts of it's not working. Because from what you had said, Ivan, too, that's a really interesting thing about this success story and this client is she had a lot of questioning about the process, right? Like, is this working? Am I doing it right? And she would have sessions with you just to be reassured that her thoughts are creating and that she's the operant power and the goddess of her reality. And I think that's something that everyone else can also listen to is like, you guys, like everybody goes through that. We're a human being having a spiritual experience, and it's the human being within us and the egoic mind that wants to question, doubt, analyze, overthink everything from it actually happening. But the other thing is that if you do these two beautiful things, if you're on your intentions and you're living a full life, like you're saying, then there's also less time for the questioning, doubting, for that mind to be getting in there thinking that, because you would be doing activities that you would be enjoying regardless.
Yeah.
Right? So when we're doing things that we like to do, then we're not going to be, it's not working. It's not working. You know what I mean?
You're not even focused on that, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why I wore butterflies for you guys today, because I think it's like, choose to get out of the cocoon and spread your wings, you know? Don't cocoon yourself, spread your wings.
Right. It's so sweet. I just love your shirt today because it's so reminiscent of that. It's like that for everyone is to embrace your true beauty, embrace your true life and living and be doing that. And like, doesn't mean you have to be going out on the town, living it out loud out there. Like it could be in your hobbies, whatever you're doing that makes you, craft time, scrapbooking, photoing, things like that too. Like anything really simple could just be, a connection to that for somebody.
It's very interesting you said that, and something just like popped up, and this was not planned, but it just popped up. I had a client this week where, we were having this great conversation, and she has been doubting the middle, and she's known about the law of attraction for a while. So this is a bonus little success within our first session, actually. And I consider it a success because, she was seeking guidance as to like how to deal with it, because she felt like maybe there were certain things that weren't looking so ideal. But then, like, through our conversation, she actually found inspiration within herself. And she actually said to herself, like, you know what? I love helping people. I love inspiring people. And she came to reality that a passion of hers is actually to become a coach. So, now it's like, now you have an additional thing to feel inspired and to create within your life. And so when you allow yourself to experience the wonders of life, you are inspired to see more of you than just the relationships and all that stuff. And that's what will help you get the relationship to be solid and stay committed, and for it to be everlasting and loving.
Yeah, so I just love that. How cute is that she decided she wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, she was amazing. Like, she even like gave me chills, because the way she spoke about it was just like, wow. And this came from a conversation we had, where she was calling about, a session about SP, but then it switched to her passions, because I also, I always like to tell clients, what are your passions? Because again, your passions are what inspires you to actually create wonderful things for yourself, not for anybody else, for yourself.
Right.
So that's how it came along.
Oh, how wonderful is that? All right, you guys. So we've given you so many tips about how to deal with questioning and doubting with your manifesting and your mental diet, how to embrace the unknown, and really how to embrace the thing that happens when we're not really living our full life. The answer being, do your mental diet, do your intentions, but please go out there, live life out loud, whatever that is for you, because that just makes it the full cornucopia. And I always like to do a heart with that one.
Arrow.
Yes, and you can do an arrow and then right to my heart. Exactly. Okay, so like I always say, the link for booking one-on-ones with Ivan is in the box below. He knows his stuff, you guys. His clients get successes. They get what they want. They get their SPs. They change their self-concept. They're super duper happy. We hear about it all of the time. And one more time, thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And we'll see you in our next video. Have an awesome day. Bye.